Yo guys, what's going on, and welcome back to our Rainbow Six Siege video. And this is a different type of video. Today, as you see by the title, this is basically the best controller settings to get no recoil whatsoever. And I've seen this of another YouTuber. I'll leave them down below. I thought this is a really cool video, and literally I tried out these settings for myself. And you guys know I'm not the best of a Siege player. I've been seeing other people like Champions, Diamond Ranks using it. I thought I'd try for myself, and it's made such a difference. Even if you just kind of like do it around it just a bit more to the sensitivity, so you boost it up, lower it a bit more, just to get your own feel for it, and you actually do my tip, it works out crazy, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. But guys, if you are going to dislike this, literally just try these settings, see how you do. I know I'm a silver 3, but this is used by champion ranks, so I don't play that often. If we go over to my ranks right now, I'll be showing you that I've only played, I think maybe like no more than 30 games. Alright, we've played about 46 games. That isn't a lot. I was a Platinum 3. I was messing around. So, yeah. At the end of the day, just want to clear that up because it's all completely weird. And, yeah, just get that completely cleared. But now I'm going to go into the terrorist hum, show you my settings, and explain everything that's going on. So, guys, I'm going to be using Ash, which is a very, very high recoil operator. Like, not obviously the highest, but I've just been using Ash just for an example. So, you guys know that this actually does give you pretty much no recoil. So guys, we've gone and picked Ash, and what I'm going to be doing now is actually going to be playing the terrorist hunt while speaking in the background and actually showing you my settings. To start off with my settings, this is the peculiar part, like, I was shocked when it. So, your vertical sensitivity is 24. I'm going to say this right now. You are going to be flicking a lot more when it does come to looking up and down. So, no gradual. It's a lot more like flick your stick up, stuff like that. Horizontal sensitivity is a kind of a lot more like slowy, like flicking around. And the left stick zone and the right stick is 5 and 5. And then we go over to the aim down sights, which is 24. Now, when you think about it, the actual aim down sights and the vertical is very, very low. Now, they're the recommended settings. You can like move it around a bit just to kind of suit you a bit more, but I've been playing on this and I think it's really well. But just to show you, so if I slowly look up, it's very slow, but if I do like a little flick, it's a lot easier. So you've just got to be a bit more kind of like harsh on your flicking on your controller. But I do find when I'm aiming at characters, stuff like that, it does make me a lot better. Now guys, I know I am going to be only playing terrorist hunt, and you can already see that my aim is just so much better, and I'm not even doing much to my aim. Like, I'm barely moving around, and that's the best part about it, is because I'm doing barely any or anything like that. That's what actually does make me so crucial when it does actually come to it. So that's the thing, you just got to kind of get used to it and practice in terrorist hunt all the time. Now, if you are liking the settings all of a sudden and you like them just kind of like early on, then I definitely recommend playing a few casuals, few T-hunt, stuff like that, just so make sure you do get used to these settings. Now, right now, I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of vertical. I wish it was kind of just a bit more, but again, you can just figure it out and play along. I know I'm not the best Siege player at all, so you have to bear that in mind. But already I can tell from my actual gameplay, if you've watched me before, anything like that, you can probably tell I'm a lot better than I actually was before. Now, I will stress this out, this doesn't mean that you will get zero recoil. You will have to obviously pull it down just a bit, just so you know what you obviously are getting, and that's when you know when you're doing recoil, you do have to put it down, but this just means you have to put it down a lot less, which again is very easy. And you got to think, some of these kills I'm getting have got some recoil in it, that's just purely because of my poor aim and me not being experienced within the game as well. But as well, some of the kills I'm getting, I'm not even pulling down properly, and it is zero recoil. So I'm just going to quickly grab the hostage and just show the exact same thing happens with a pistol. And again, with the actual horizontal sensitivity, it's really nice. Like, it's just little like flicks left and right, and I'm really liking it. Now, I will say, like, before I will probably change the vertical sensitivity just to a bit more, but again, it just changes on everyone. Now, I do know there is some aim assist when it does actually come into this game, especially in T-hunt, but still, again, when you're literally just playing it, it's a bit of fun, and yeah. But it does actually improve your recoil a lot, and to be fair, I know the recoils on guns can be really, really high, but you know what, it's just really, really good for the game. And I know my aim was a bit bad then, but eventually when I do get into the person, it wasn't recoil, it was just literally my own aim. So this is just more about recoil than anything. Now guys, what I'm going to go and do now is actually go and do another T-hunt, but with Buck, and we know Buck has got a huge amount of recoil on him, so just to show that these settings are really, really helpful. So here we are picking Buck, just so you know, and what I'm going to be doing is actually demonstrating against the wall my kind of like recoil when I don't actually pull down, but when I do pull down a bit with these settings, you'll see a massive difference. So here we go, as you can see, we are literally going about to shoot, normally without any recoil, or obviously pulling down to stop the recoil, but that is it normally. Now when we start to pull down, you can see the huge difference when it comes to it. It is literally straight on it. It is fully like straight and dead on, and that is just a little bit of pull down, and that is just purely because of vertical sensitivity, because it's so small it just like limits you from going up. And I know it's really weird, but I can't really explain it, you just have to experience it for yourself. So as I said, we are going to be playing around as Buck, just so you know that this is fully gone. And straight away, see how lasered that aim was, and I'm barely playing it. And like I said, if you are probably a gold or platinum player and you get used to these settings within a T hunt, you are going to be smashing it. You're going to be tons of kills, you're going to be so much better. And I definitely would recommend playing in T hunt for a few games, even casual, just so you do get used to the settings, stuff like that, and it's just so much easier. Another great tip as well, if you are worried about going to these settings and you are going to be playing in ranked games, gradually do it. So kind of gradually change from your settings to that, so it's a nice and even actual kind of like gradually change. And I know like I'm not the best aiming, stuff like that, but it's more about the recoil than anything. But again, I know my aiming wasn't really good then at all, but there was 0 recoil, so you have to bear that in mind. If your aiming is good, and you've got to understand my aiming is not good at all. It's obviously the recoil is just helping me out and getting me a lot more kills than I normally actually would. So here we have got the hostage in the same place again. I'll be taking her outside and just showing as well with the pistol, because sometimes a pistol, especially if it's the Desert Eagle, can be very harsh on the actual kind of recoil, and this again will just limit you, especially when it does come to it. So you've literally lasered and it's perfect. And you just saw by the example earlier with Buck, and I did it obviously wall to wall with a slight bit of pull down, which again, you will have to pull down. You always do have to pull down when it does come to siege and you're aiming. So yeah, just to let you know, that is the case. But apart from that, guys, that is literally it. I've just explained it nice and simple. So guys, if you really did enjoy this video, you found this really helpful, I definitely recommend trying out these tips and sensitivity. So just to recap, it is 27 vertical, 74 horizontal, 24 aim down sights, and 5 and 5 for the actual dead zone area. And you can see, even though I'm not a great siege player, my recoil is really low, my aim isn't the best, but still it did help improve the aim just a bit more. And I actually did use Buck and Ash, who have got really high recoil guns. If you use Ella, again, a great gun to use, very powerful, and it'll be amazing when it does come to. So apart from that, guys, if you did enjoy it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I hope you like this kind of different video. So yeah, share it with your friends, stuff like that. Until next time, see ya.
Stop standing. Seconds. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.